All right, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PD Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. And this is Good Morning Grenada for today. It is Tuesday, the 12th day of September already. Yeah, that's the time. That's the date, yeah? The 12th of September already. And to all those of us who are just celebrating another day of life, well, welcome to life. Whatever you're going through is all part of it. It's 23 minutes on to 7 o'clock, and let's right away get into the program. Yep. I hope you had a wonderful night's rest, and yeah, you're up and ready to face the challenges of this brand new day. Yeah, the work day. So let's get with it, and let's start off with the word of the day. The word of the day today is a very interesting word. It is an adjective. It is the word fallible. Fallible. F-A-L-L-I-B-L-E. Fallible. Fallible means capable of making mistakes or being wrong. Again, fallible. Can you identify with this word? Or do you know someone who pretends that they're infallible and, incapable of making mistakes or being wrong? All right, here's how we can use that word. We can say, we can be too hard on ourselves at times and often need gentle reminders that everyone is fallible. Yeah, everyone is susceptible to making mistakes. Let's get to the thought of the day, and at this time, Nadisha is, the person of that segment, and all the wonderful folks out there in Cafe in St. Andrew, Crowshoe, Bacalet, surrounding areas. Good morning to you. Pomrose, Latant, Mount Agnes. Good morning to the folks up there in Mount Agnes. Good morning. Yep. All right, the thought of the day today is criticism, like rain, should be gentle enough to nourish a man's growth without destroying his roots. I like this one. This one is very applicable. This one is very relevant. Criticism, like rain, should be gentle enough to nourish a man's growth without destroying his roots. I always tell, folks who listen to me who I'm acquainted with, please listen to me and critique me. Give me some criticism. But that's good. That's good. But, criticism should not be so bad that it damages someone's, self-worth and self-esteem and, the sort of things, Criticize positively. Positive criticism, yeah, do that. Not bashing, not unnecessary criticism just for the word's sake. Like some politicians oppose just because there's a word opposition, yeah. All right, what's buzzing this morning? Gospel Challenge. GBN's Gospel Challenge is back with a bang, and this year it's the Bogo edition, music of Grenadian origin. Okay, but the auditions for that will be that Gospel Challenge, which will be held, the final will be held on Saturday the 4th of November. The auditions will take place on Saturday 23rd and Sunday 24th of September from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. right here on at the GBN Television Studio, Observatory Road in St. George. Now to pre-register, you can call 440-3033. And it must be noted that on the final, you must be singing an original piece. You must be doing an original piece, okay? So please be guided accordingly. What else is buzzing? All right, multiple reports of shooting at Woburn in St. George. Well, police went on the scene yesterday afternoon, and oh my goodness, it was horrendous. What is Grenada coming to? I asked that question on yesterday morning. I asked that question. And here we are again with another situation. Well, the investigations are ongoing. It is said that one Mr. Dexter Chance, received unconfirmed, okay, the police are not talking about it as yet, but unconfirmed reports said he was sitting in his vehicle in Woburn, and two masked men came up and he got 9 bullets to his torso. Okay, investigations are ongoing. Also buzzing, NAWASA regrets to report an unfortunate incident that occurred on Monday, September 11th at Annandale in St. George, where their 12-inch main water pipeline sustained significant damage that was due to actions of a property owner. As a result of this incident, the entire Annandale water system, serving consumers from Annandale to the entire south of the island, has been forced to shut down temporarily. Now, the team of NAWASA, they're currently on site and conducting assessments and planning the necessary repairs. Unfortunately, they could not provide a specific timeline for the restoration of the water supply at the moment. Now, while we understand that accidents can happen, NAWASA wants to emphasize the crucial importance of responsible and safe usage of our services, or their services. Their infrastructure is vital for providing essential resources to the community. So NAWASA kindly requests all customers to exercise caution and adhere to guidelines to prevent such incidents from occurring in the future. Customers are therefore encouraged to reach out to NAWASA in advance if they have any doubts or concerns regarding their piping network before using the equipment. Their safety and integrity of our infrastructure are of paramount importance. NAWASA says they are readily available to offer guidance and information to ensure a seamless experience. Please do not hesitate to contact NAWASA if you have any questions or uncertainties about our piping network by calling 440-2155. And NAWASA says our cooperation is in this matter is greatly appreciated. At NAWASA, they remain committed to meeting customers' needs and ensuring the reliability of their services. NAWASA committed to meeting customers' needs. Once again, the Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, Honorable Andy Williams, he is warning that the relevant authority will move unauthorized boats in the lagoon in the vicinity of the Kirani James Boulevard should the proper procedure not be taken. And this morning we'll be having a conversation with some folks from the T.A. Marisho Community College, and here to talk about that new initiative, that new offering from TAMCC, the creative, dealing with the creative and the cultural industries, the courses that are being made available now, Introduction to Entertainment Law and Introduction to Entrepreneurship for creative industries. All right, so we'll have guests this morning, and we look forward to that, and also what can be had in terms of a conversation. All right, so remember the word for the day, fallible, means capable of making mistakes or being wrong. And the thought of the day, let criticism, like rain, should be gentle enough to nourish a man's growth without destroying his roots. Okay, quite a number of our friends on Facebook back with us. Good morning, so says Mary Ebanks, Kathy and Adams. Good morning, Gordon and GBN family. Good morning, Kathy. Catherine Phillips says, good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Innocent. Please stay cool and be safe. Veronica Sandy says, good morning, Gordon, Innocent Joseph, Grenada Carriaco, and P.D. Martinick. How are you doing? We are doing fine. Camilla Antoine says, good morning, sir. Good morning, Camilla. Yes, it's written in the script here, so says Camilla. Marian Noel says, good morning. So too does Neil McMeo. Good morning from Pedmotats to the world. Mimi, good morning. All right. Sonia Mathlin Scott. Good morning, GBN Grenada and P.D. Martinick. Good morning, everyone. Blessings to all. Esmond Francis, Grenada becoming the wild, wild west. I refute that. We're not going there. It's just about that time when we take that break for the AM edition of News, Sports and the Weather here on Classic. Those of you who are on the television platform, we've got a rebroadcast of last evening's television news. Stick and stay with us. We'll be back.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you. No, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands. We got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. One man has been detained following the shooting death of St. Paul's resident Troy Daniels, a.k.a. Ranking. The incident occurred along the St. Paul-St. George Main Road Saturday night. Christina John has the latest update.
Although information surrounding the alleged shooting death of Troy Daniels remains sketchy, sources told GBN the victim had intervened to put peace between two individuals who were involved in an altercation. The shooting death of Daniel brings the homicide record to 17 for 2023. According to information reaching GBN's news desk, a 29-year-old maintenance worker is currently in police custody, assisting with the investigation. His identity has been withheld pending the outcome of the investigation. According to a release from police, sometime after 8 p.m. on Saturday, 9th September 2023, police responded to a report of a shooting incident at St. Paul St. George, where they observed a male lying on the St. Paul's public road. The male was later identified as Troy Daniel, 38 years old. Daniel, a.k.a. Rankin, is well known as a landscaper in the St. Paul's area. A close friend who goes by the name Marvin said Daniels always pulls him in on a little hustle. Rankin, he said, will surely be missed.
I feel well hurt, and I know my brother is not no drug dealer, not no thing yet. Nobody just work hard in a landscaping thing, and handle each other and them. But I ain't like to go on there. Just come down on the green and see Marvin. Then we gonna make a little hustle survive. Sometimes he has hurt me to know well we gonna do the hustle and it's $20 again. But I say that's friends. You understand? I continue like me and he alone doing it.
Marvin said Daniel was a hard worker. They both had plans for a few jobs today, but sadly his friend is no longer around.
Up to Saturday gone, we come out down in Tempe down there, we cut a yard, we cut a yard right up by the school day. He said, Marvin, this morning, do jumpy, he said, do jumpy me, I know I like to jumpy me on a Monday. Do jumpy me, we have 5 yards to go and cut today, which is a day. Yeah, and it's like, wow.
Christina John, GBN News.
Unconfirmed reports are that two armed masked men shot and killed a businessman execution style earlier today in the vicinity of Woburn St. George. Police confirmed the victim's identity as a Vincentian national, Dexter Chance, the owner of Quest Auto, a car dealership in the Woburn community. According to sources close to the scene, the victim received approximately 9 bullet wounds to the upper part of the body, including the neck, while seated in his vehicle. Onlookers say the two assailants fled the scene. GBN will continue following this developing story and will bring you the details as they become available. The U.S. Navy ship USNS Burlington will be in Grenada from September the 12th to the 24th as part of the U.S. Naval Forces Southern Command, U.S. 4th Fleet's continuing Promise 2023 mission.
During the ship's visit, U.S. Navy medical teams will work alongside Grenadian medical personnel to provide care in community clinics. Frances Herrera, Grenada's principal officer at the U.S. Embassy, speaks on the purpose of the visit, noting that it also ties in with preparedness for and response to a disaster.
Of Continuing Promise 2023 mission, it's to partner with our host nation personally in community clinics to provide direct patient care. They're going to conduct side-by-side engagements. Host nation medical facilities conducts women's peace and security roundtables and gender-based violence workshops, and conduct veterinarian engagements. They'll participate in community reconstruction projects and conduct the subject matter expert exchanges and humanitarian assistance and disaster relief exercises.
Dr. Taisha Donald, medical director at the General Hospital, said the collaboration between both countries is for the greater good of the health sector. Nurses included in the mission will provide temporary relief given the current shortage of nurses in the system. Dr. Donald notes that health takes up the broader spectrum of the mission. However, it has a multi-sectoral approach that also encompasses agriculture, education, disaster management, and veterinary services, among other areas.
We know we do have a shortage of nurses, and we will have nurses coming as part of the team, and they will be partnering with our nurses in the intensive care unit and emergency room. And I know even though it's a short time, it would still make quite an impact because it would help buffer our nursing situation, and also it would be a time for exchange, a time when both the team and our team can exchange, share notes, share experiences, and learn from each other.
The visit will also include training and subject matter expert exchanges on various medical and humanitarian assistance / disaster relief topics and seminars on women, peace, and security.
Apart from the nurses, we'll be doing a bit of community as well. So we have a health fair carded for the 22nd of September, Friday the 22nd, and that will be at Progress Park, and I think that would be the largest event of the mission. Community health team will be partnering with the U.S. Navy team in blood pressure screening, glaucoma screening, even eye screening as well. And at that health fair, we are also hoping to have little small groups of CPR training, because in terms of, we even have a training set up for food safety, all right, and also disaster. We spoke about disaster management. You have, of course, the NADMA team would be doing, the tabletop exercise to see how do we manage disasters. Also, they'll be doing like a basic first aid training, and also, a mass casualty training, which would be held at the stadium.
The medical director foresees another potential positive outcome from the visit, that is, improvement in response time. Christina John, GBN News.
China stands ready to work with Grenada to open up new prospects for bilateral cooperation. That's according to Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi, who declared his country's intent during a meeting with Grenada's Foreign Minister for Foreign Affairs, Joseph Andel, on Wednesday in Beijing. We get this report from China.
Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has met with his Grenada counterpart, Joseph Andel, at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing. During their meeting, Wang Yi says Grenada is an important country in the Caribbean and also an important cooperative partner with China.
China-Grenada relations are becoming more mature, and China is willing to join hands with Grenada to open up new prospects for bilateral cooperation.
The visiting Grenada foreign minister says his country attaches great importance to the bilateral relationship with China.
Grenada places paramount importance on our mutually beneficial and fruitful relationship with China, and we wish to reaffirm, to reassert our adherence to the One China policy.
Andel added that Grenada highly appreciates China's role as a responsible major country, upholding justice in international affairs and sharing the fruits of development with countries in the global south. He said Grenada stands ready to actively participate in a series of important initiatives of China. Cao Bing, CGTN, Beijing.
What's happening with the Marketing and National Importing Board? GBN sought to get some answers.
The public is eager to see the changes that will be made to what is expected to be a reformed Marketing and National Importing Board. In February this year, the cash-strapped MNIB was downsized after poor management was identified as the leading cause of the state-owned entity's financial woes. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell announced that a 6-member broad-based technical working group was appointed to treat with the establishment of an appropriate public-private partnership to support the sustainable growth of the agriculture sector.
Between February and September, and if possibly sooner, the government will take a two-pronged approach to addressing the reform of the MNIB. We expect that the board will concentrate on the River Road facility and the packing house to continue servicing our farmers during the next 6 months. During that period, the board would be responsible for the management of the winding down of the MNIB operations.
GBN was also made aware that in February, the then acting Chief Executive Officer, Peter Andal, resigned from his position and from the existing board. Speaking with GBN today, Andal explained his reason for the move.
I resigned that position in was it February when government decided to close marketing board? It was February. I resigned the position and I resigned as a member of the board of directors of marketing board because I didn't agree with what the Prime Minister was doing. The board, in fact, the board didn't agree. We asked the Prime Minister to restructure marketing board, and he decided he wanted to close it down.
So, what's next for MNIB? Is the committee ready to reveal the new plans for the organization? GBN reached out to Christopher DeRiggs, chair of the committee, who said he was unable to make any comments without the go-ahead from Agriculture Minister Adrian Thomas. We made numerous calls seeking an interview with the minister, but was told he was unavailable because of cabinet meeting. GBN will continue to seek an update to this story and will bring you more as the information becomes available. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Governor Jenell, Her Excellency Dame Cecilia Grenade, will no longer have to declare the second Monday and Tuesday in August a bank holiday each year. This follows the passage in both the upper and lower houses of the Parliament Bank Holidays Amendment Bill 2023. Minister of State with responsibility for youth, sports, and culture, Ron Redhead, introduced and outlined the bill in the Senate.
The Bank Holidays Amendment Bill 2023 seeks to amend the Bank Holidays Act, Chapter 25 of the Act. The amendment bill contains two clauses. Clause 1 speaks to the short title of the bill, and Clause 2, Mr. Speaker, deals with the amendment to the schedule of the Principal Act. Now, at present, the Act declares the second Monday in August and from noon the day following, which is Tuesday, as the bank holidays, to be known as Carnival August celebrations. Now, every year, pursuant to Section 7 of the Act, a proclamation is made by the Governor General to also declare the morning period of Tuesday as a public holiday. So essentially, what the Bank Holidays Amendment Bill 2023 seeks to do is to amend the Principal Act to make the Tuesday following the second Monday in August a full bank holiday, so that the yearly proclamation as executed by the Governor General will no longer be required.
The minister said that though the amendment of the bill may seem small, it will have a great impact on Grenada's carnival package.
This amendment will bring a greater level of predictability and stability to the Carnival Monday and Tuesday celebrations, and will go a long way in the quest for the evolution of our spice mass product come 2024 and beyond. As simple as this change is, it is very profound. So with these few words, Mr. Speaker, I rest my case.
Caribbean nations, including Grenada, are preparing formal letters demanding that the British royal family apologize and make reparations for slavery. National reparations commissions in the region will also approach Lloyd's of London and the Church of England with demands of financial payments and reparative justice for their historic role in the slave trade. The commissions are planning to send letters to the institutions by the end of the year. According to an article in The Telegraph, Chair of Grenada's Reparations Commission, Arlie Gill, was quoted as saying, "We're hoping that King Charles will revisit the issue of reparations and make a more profound statement, beginning with an apology, and that he would make resources from the royal family available for reparative justice." A school's attempt to prevent violence is the focus of tonight's I Saw. It's time for you and I to take a peek into the GBN I Saw lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Tonight's I Saw submission shows security measures implemented at the Wesley College Secondary School to prevent incidents of violence. The video submitted shows a security officer searching the students' bags before they enter the compound to make sure no weapons are brought into the school. Parents are encouraged to check their children's bags before they leave their homes for school to ensure what they carry with them are the tools needed to enable learning and foster friendships and not violence. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Now, it's considered to be one of the biggest threats to the world's oceans. Delegates from UN member states are gathering to confront the problem of plastic pollution. The goal is to agree on a global
Given a chance, your plastic would choose to be put to more beneficial use. Choose recycling.
There is a fire that rages in all of us, a deep desire to be the best that we can be, and sometimes that fire finds expression in words.
Who do you think you are? Angela Davis? Winnie Mandela?
Daddy, whether you like it or not, a new generation has arrived. We are here and we have come with a vision.
You sure is not television all you come with?
The Fire to Dance, a new exciting full-length drama, written and directed by Chris DeRiggs and presented by Heritage Theatre. Opening Saturday 16th September at Grenada Trade Center and running for 2 weekends, 7 p.m. nightly with a star-studded cast.
Come with me, Sophie. We have worlds to conquer.
Come out and feel the fire in the Fire to Dance, starting September 16th. Don't miss it. This ad is sponsored by the National Lotteries Authority, supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Hi, good day. My name is Kyle Sylvester. I am the manager and founder of Case Farming Enterprise. We're an agro-processing business that are involved in the processing of agricultural goods, where we do bottle seasoning packs, lettuce, kale, and broccoli. Sometimes we as human beings get sick or injured on the job. NS provides a safety net for us. I am here to encourage other entrepreneurs and self-employed persons to sign up under the NIS Self-Employment Program.
so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Get ready, get set, and head down to Quartz and Quartz Optical now for Beat the Clock 4 days only. Wednesday the 13th to Saturday 16th of September. Rush down to Quartz and beat the clock for great offers for door busters to Bogo employee pricing with your discount and more. All on credit purchases, 24 months and over. It gets even sweeter with nothing down and nothing to pay until January 2024. That's right. Shop at Quartz from September 13th to the 16th and pay absolutely nothing down and nothing until January 2024. Get ready. Get set. Go down to Quartz and Quartz Optical. Quartz, bringing value home.
The biggest party in sport is back. CPL and WCPL return with more action than ever before.
Are you kidding me?
Watch the biggest names in cricket battle it out in the race for glory.
Brilliantly. Celebrate some more.
Get your tickets now at cplt20.com or at the box office. Join the party. Experience cricket played louder.
Grenada's broadcast of Republic Bank CPL 2023 is made possible by Republic Bank. We're the one for you. The National Lotteries Authority, Grenlec, and Hard On Plus.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Hi, my name is Dwayne Thompson, co-owner and founder of Grenada 12th, Taxi and Rental. We provide transportation tours in the field of tourism. Being in the field of tourism, the pandemic have taught us that we need all the help we can get, which the NIF has been very helpful in doing so. But as a small business owner, we are even more excited right now with the new initiative that the NIF have launched, providing a little bit more flexibility for small businesses like ourselves. So we definitely encourage all of the small business to consider getting on board with the NIF and this new initiative that allows the level of flexibility that they have implemented.
Wait to see my granddaughter.
so much to see. Every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful nation and what it means to me. Not a thing out of place, that's what's special about it. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives, sweet Grenada. This is home, yes. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives, sweet Grenada. This is home, 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 sweet Grenada. Yeah, this is home.
All right, good morning, viewers and listeners. Of course, you know, volatility is the name of the game in journalism and media broadcasting. My good friend just decided to drop by me this morning, you know, the marketing manager of Lotto. Reece, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, what a pleasant thing it is to be, you know, alive and awake in such beautiful company this morning.
Thank you very much.
Stop blushing.
I can't help but blush. But thank you very much. But I noticed that your face took a real time. Okay, look as though you had a hard night.
Yeah, not a hard night. A tough one, but
a tough
you know,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
Having to be here up till late last night and be back this morning, it was a little challenging because I'm not old, but I'm aged.
listen. And you know what? Black don't crack. So
no, that's the truth. That's the truth.
I heard that we're just dying young.
Yeah, nah, I ain't come. I'm an Englishman. I did not come to die.
Okay. But yes, it's always a pleasure to be in your company.
What's going on in Lotto? A lot of exciting things are happening in Lotto.
Yeah, and I'm here to talk about two today.
Okay.
One, we have this Bogo that started on the 1st of September that goes up to the 15th. So that's up to this Friday, where you buy 5 plays in a single purchase, and you get a free ticket of the game that you bought. The eligible games are Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, and Playway. And that is the Playway portion that doesn't have the multi-X portion. Right?
We're going to come to multi-X in a while.
Yeah, because
I had to get a report on how because you launched it here, so I had to know it's been, progressing.
Yeah, so we'll tell you about multi-X. So that has been happening. Customers have been going to the stores. They've been purchasing, let's say, $5 worth of Playway in $1 increments. So let's say they play Fish, they play Bus Driver, they play Blackbird, Beautiful Woman, and Wedding. 5 of them $1 per play. That's 5 plays in a single purchase. They get a free ticket with that, and it's a free quick pick inline ticket.
So they can't choose.
Sorry, not inline. There's no inline with Playway. Yes. But when it comes to the Daily Cash 4 and the Daily Pick 3, they get a free inline quick pick ticket worth $1. Yeah, so that's what's happening. It's just
so Lotto is always finding ways to give back.
It's a promotion that's been running for, I think this is the fourth time for the year thus far, and we're in September. We've been running this promotion, so it's a give back to customers. We see quite a lot of redemptions where that is concerned, which means people are playing and they are betting in increments of 5 plays, splitting up their bet, or they're just if they're like some people who don't have time to do that, they just spend all their money and buy all their tickets one go, but either way they get the free ticket.
Let me ask you this, is this the reason, this sort of promotions, is this the reason why Grenadians support Lotto so much?
If it's because of that kind of promotion, I don't.
The mere fact that Lotto always finds a way to give back, not just in sports, culture, and entertainment and so forth, but the purchasers, they always seem to be something to get back.
Yes, I think it's a very all-inclusive sort of thing where all of what you've just mentioned, they assist in helping capture the customer even more. You have people who play because they just want to win. Getting the bonus ticket is like okay to them. They have their set numbers that they play all the time, so they just want to win. There are those who, if they usually make 4 bets, they'll make the extra one because they want that extra ticket. Yes. And of course there are people who will tell you, I just made my contribution. I supported sports culture and nation building. So they really don't beat up if they lose, but they would be very happy if they won.
Junior Murray said it. He said, I don't win, but I know when I play the games, Grenada wins.
Right, and perfectly said. So yeah, I think it's all of these things. We're known for bringing on new products to the whole portfolio. So I remember there was a time we just had Lotto. Scratch, and then we had Daily Pick 3, we had we had evening draws only, then we brought midday draws, then we had Daily Cash 4. We have a multitude of scratch games,
and I know something is going to come. Reece, let me ask you this. I'm going to put you on the spot. Like I said earlier, I'm not old, I'm aged, right?
Right.
I'm aged than you.
Okay.
So do you remember the time when the bingo was called?
Television bingo?
Maybe it was on television, but we didn't have television, so I remember my grandfather listening it on a transistor radio, and we had to mark the tickets. You remember that?
I was a little girl, but I remember it. I remember the radio bingo. It was something that people were excited about. It was a time, and I don't think it's a lost time, by the way.
Of course not.
It's not a lost time.
It shows the evolution of that industry, because look at where we are now.
Yes, but there are people who have asked about the television bingo again. Bingo is one of our products.
Oh, so is it something that you all see on the cards?
Well, hopefully that can come into...
You don't let the cat out of the bag yet?
Hopefully that can come into fruition. Right now what we do is really rent out our equipment. We have a couple of game machines and, of course, lots of tickets, the balls. So we rent it out to people who are interested in, having bingo initiatives, whether it's for fun or to raise funds or so. Okay. Sometimes we use it as a sponsorship as well, where we try to help you offset your cost by giving you the machine free, the tickets, to host an event, especially for charitable organizations. So yes, but it would be great if we can see some action where bingo is concerned. It's business development.
I remember buying those little books or tickets, and what's Christmas is around the corner. I know lottery, the National Lotteries Authority, they're very proactive.
Yes.
So there must be some initiatives in the pipeline. You want to let out one or two secrets?
What I can tell you is that we have something exciting coming in November.
Okay.
Right?
That's it.
That's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. Exciting, instant and exciting coming in November. Okay. And no, it's not scratch. Okay, so that's as much as I would say. But what I would like to tell you about is the Multi-X.
Yes.
You remember you asked about it?
Well, we launched it here.
Yeah, so, we were here that morning when it started, Wednesday, 5th April, I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah, so Multi-X has been doing well. It is an add-on. It is something that we've added on as an extra to our Playway game. So persons can actually, purchase a Playway ticket only, or you can have Multi-X added to your Playway bet. And as we said before, what happens is that if you spend $10 on Playway, to have Multi-X added, you have to spend another $10. Right? And then when you play with Multi-X, you are waiting for 2 draws. You're firstly waiting for the first draw to see if your Playway number that you played or symbol has called. And once it has called, you are waiting for the second draw to see what is the multiplier that is coming up, or if it's a free play. So you'd find that either if FP comes up, the ticket, that value that you just bought, you would get the equivalent, but as a quick pick. You get that back. Or if it's 2x, then your winning get multiplied by 2. 3x, your winning multiplied by 3. And if it's 5x, your winning get multiplied by 5. So that basically is Multi-X, and it's been doing well. I would say from doing analysis, it contributes to, so far, I've seen as high as over 11% of our Playway sales. So that's good. But on average, I would say about 9, But, so... Have
people been winning with the Multi-X?
Yeah, of course.
Not the FP.
Of course. People have been winning with FP. They've been winning with 2x, 3x, and 5x.
Okay.
They have been winning. But I'm here to tell people about what's coming from next Wednesday, the 20th of September to the 20th of October. We are doing a special treat for our customers who have embraced the Playway with Multi-X added. We would be dropping the 2x out of the ball chamber for that period. It's about 30 days. Okay. And there will be no 2x. So 2x, when 2x comes up, a customer would argue that, well, if I had taken my $20, which I took and spent $10 on Playway and $10 on Multi-X, 2x, I won, 2x came up, I got X amount of money. If I had taken that $240, if I had taken my same $20 and played the Playway only, I would have won the same amount. Right?
But they didn't lose.
They didn't lose. They
didn't lose more.
Right? They didn't lose. They didn't win more, but they didn't lose. So that's the argument here, right?
And I break even.
So you're break even. Exactly. You're break even in terms of the price and not what you spend.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right. So we decided we are going to take the 2x off. So you're no longer going to be breaking even in price compared to if you played Playway alone or if you played Playway with Multi-X. So in the chamber, we are going to be having FP, but less FP this time. So your chances of getting FP, free play, reduce. And we're going to have 3x and 5x in the chamber. So your chance of the 5x or the 3x coming up has increased by maybe about 8 because all of the 2x balls have been dropped, will be dropped from the chamber. So that's the exciting news that we have. Come next Wednesday, you are not going to be subjected to 2x popping up as the winning Multi-X ball.
Not a small money thing.
Not a small money.
Triple it.
They're going for big money. Triple and quadruple. Not quadruple, quintuple.
Quintuple, yes, that's correct.
So, that's the exciting news that I have today.
Wow.
So, customers need to make sure and play every day up to the 15th, that's Friday, to capitalize on the BOGO that we have going on. 5 plays in a single purchase. Once you do that, for Daily Cash Flow, Daily Pick 3 or Playway, you get a free quick pick ticket. For Daily Cash 1, Daily Pick 3, it's inline worth $1. For Playway, it's just a Playway ticket worth $1. And no, you don't get to choose because we say quick pick. It's not manual. It's quick pick, right? So that's that. That ends on Friday. So make sure and buy your tickets and capitalize. And then come next Wednesday, we're not stopping. Come next Wednesday, 2x is going to be dropped for Multi-X. Yay!
Wow. So the opportunity and the chances of winning bigger opportunities.
Yes.
I just
winning more. That's right.
In as much I don't subscribe to his philosophy, but there are some words from Donald Trump's vernacular that I like a lot. This is your opportunity to win bigly.
Bigly. I love it. I love
bigly.
it.
There are some folks who have philosophical differences with Lotto and so forth. What I want Lotto to get the opportunity to redeem itself. The logo or slogan is building nation building,
supporting sports culture
and nation building. Right.
Yes.
What initiatives have Lotto taken on in recent? I know Carnival. You all spent a lot of money in Carnival.
Yes.
Yeah, but any
so you're talking about good cause initiatives.
Yes.
So what I can tell you is that the National Lotteries Authority sponsors quite a lot. We are always donating. We are always giving. Quite a number of the sports clubs that have been traveling, we have been funding their travels, assisting with their accommodation. Quite a number of people who have health issues, we have been supporting them. There has been quite a lot of people really benefiting from what the customers do, which is play the games of the National Lotteries Authority. So really and truly, it's people like you that are assisting others and your community to grow by playing the games. Yes, it's considered a socially unacceptable product, using the marketing terms right now.
Yes, some people.
But, as we say, we know where the money goes. We know what it's going back to. So when you play the games of the National Lotteries Authority, are we supposed to be transparent like that? Always putting out there what is it that we are doing. The Carriacou Confest is coming up. I think it's at the 27th of October
yes.
or somewhere there.
Just around our Thanksgiving.
We are supporting that. I am sure we're going to be supporting Paran as we usually do. Yes, as you said, we've spent over $1 million on Carnival, and traditionally it could be more because you never know if there's outstanding expenses. The National Lotteries Authority usually covers that.
And something that I know that is forthcoming, it was unable to happen this year due to time and so forth. The National Domino team,
right?
They were supposed to go to Guyana and it didn't happen, but they were told by a representative from Lotto that the next regional tournament, they will be. And these are the initiatives that I know
That'd
a lot
be great.
of. Yeah.
Because I'm a firm believer that, the reason that the National Lotteries Authority was set up is to fund things like that. And there's no good sports and bad sport, and sport is sport. And once you are bringing national pride, you are playing honest, the sportsmanship, there's it's acceptable as a sport. Then if you're in need of funding, then that is why we are here, to assist you where you've come short, or where it is that you need. So I'm a firm believer in that, and I'm just hoping it is my wish that everybody that comes can get sponsorship.
But I know Lotto tries its best, you really do. All right, Reece, you're busy this morning. It was relatively impromptu. Reece just felt like dropping by, the most handsome man on the planet this morning, to start her day right. So
oh, never I'm blushing. Okay.
But in wrapping up, I just want you to reiterate the the promotions that are oncoming, the dropping of the 2X.
The 2X? Yes, so that promotion is called 2X Dropped. As simple as that. Okay. So come next Wednesday, we are not going to be having 2X in the multi-X ball chamber to draw from. And we're going to have one less free play as well as a bonus. So, your chances of winning more with multi-X just increased phenomenally, with having just FP, 3X and 5X in the ball chamber. And last but not least, up to Friday, every day for every draw session, midday, mid-morning, evening, you can just buy your daily games in 5 plays. You must bet 5 times, in a single purchase. And once you do that, you get a free ticket. And we know what they say about a free ticket. It could just be the ticket.
Yeah.
The lucky ticket.
Sometimes it is.
Yes.
Well, Reece, I know you're going to come back another time because you have the Christmas promotion to launch, and you wouldn't launch it anywhere else but, the best network in the world, So,
right.
Yeah, I hope to see you soon.
All right. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
All the time. Folks, that was Reece Sam, the marketing manager at the Grenada National National Lotteries Authority as she brought us up to date with all the new innovations from the NLA. We take a commercial break. When we come back, we speak with the folks from TAMCC. Don't you go anywhere. Stick and stay with us.
Being aware of your body, empowering yourselves as women, and ensuring that we do what is best for us. If we don't look after ourselves, we cannot take care of our families and our husbands and our workforce.
It's important to seek what's called a medical wellness checkup, and your family practitioner, your local health center, or even a specialist can guide you through what may be right for you.
Caribbean Medical, right here on this station.
Coming up on Caribbean Passport, the best young athletes from across the Commonwealth, all in one place? That's right. A regional banks initiative is demonstrating the power to make a difference. Healthy cooking, empowering climate change, and drastic love for Antigua and Barbuda. It's all next on this station.
I want to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence.
Republic Bank CPL 2023 will be one for the books. The most exciting cricket series, the Caribbean Premier League, is back and bigger than ever. 34 games across 5 territories and only one channel in Grenada, GBN, bringing you live ball-by-ball coverage of the Republic Bank CPL 2023 on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11, 20 on cable. From Wednesday, August 16th to Sunday, September 24th. Sponsors, get on board now. Grenada's broadcast of Republic Bank CPL 2023 is made possible by Republic Bank. We're the one for you. The National Lotteries Authority, Grenlec, and Hard On Plus.
Cricket fans, here's your opportunity to win 2 tickets to the Republic Bank CPL Final in Guyana, inclusive of airfare and hotel accommodation in the TV6 Republic Bank CPL Trivia Contest. There are also weekly prizes of tickets to the Republic Bank CPL matches and branded merchandise from TV6 and the Caribbean Premier League. To enter, simply download the TV6 app from the Google or Apple Store. Click on the TV6 RBL CPL Contest tab, answer the weekly trivia question, and submit your electronic entry form. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Download the TV6 app to be a winner.
right, welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation at this time is 25 minutes on to 8 o'clock, and as I hinted to you, as I told you, it's a busy morning, and oh my goodness, I just understand. There's something that I get to understand, but I can't say it on air. You know, I mean, Reece was beautiful, and you beautifuler.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know
Reece,
you.
say that, you know.
No, Reece is my dupes. Reece is my dupes. All right, good morning, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, the pleasure is always ours to have people like you here. And your main focus is promoting this creative arts initiative that is being launched at TAMCC. But folks would want to know the name of that beautiful lady.
Sure. Good morning, Grenada. My name is Jenell, and I am the project officer in the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs. So that's a division within the Ministry of Economic Development, Planning, ICT, Tourism, Creative Economy, Digital Economy.
That's a big ministry.
Yeah, that's a big and important ministry.
Who heads this ministry? Lennox Andrews?
Correct, yes.
Good morning, bro. Yeah, I mean, he's a politician now, so I have to, the honorable. But on the social side, we just say toes. that's how we roll. Yeah, but that's a very significant ministry, as you said. It's a very huge ministry, and having a portfolio like that, your job must be very tasking.
Yeah, so right now, the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs was established to champion for creatives, to invest in them, and so on. So the main thing that we're here to talk about is the courses that are being offered by TAMCC for creatives. So there are specialized courses for creatives, for individuals who are actively engaged in the creative industries so that they can develop their skills and their knowledge and so on.
And let me ask this. Why now? Is it something that happened and all of a sudden we get to realize that, hey, Grenadians have this juice flowing through them that we need to really harness?
Well, these courses actually came off of the recommendations from Unleashed. So remember, we had Unleashed earlier this year. There were a couple of recommendations that were made. Yes. So this happened back in May. And one of the things that creatives would have mentioned is that the need to have specialized courses, to have training, to have them develop themselves. So in terms of why now, it mainly came out from Unleashed. And once you hear that, you want to get the ball rolling. You don't want things to sit and marinate and we talk about this, and then you come back another time and you talk about it again.
Every year you're talking about it,
and nothing happens. So that's where this is coming from. The first course is being offered. It starts on Monday. So registration is ongoing right now until the end of the week with TAMCC. And persons can go register in the School of Continuing Education block at TAMCC between the hours of 9 to 3. Walk with a valid ID. And the first course is Introduction to Entertainment Law. And when you hear that for creatives, it sort of gives a spark because it teaches them how to create their contracts. So a bit of information as to how to create contracts, because sometimes you do a thing for me now.
I'll
get change. Nothing, nothing to tackle what happens in the event of this, that. What are your deliverables? You just know this, and then you're adding on a piece. Do that too, and you have to do that for the same money. So. Contract law would be something that is tackled in that course. Intellectual property, operating within the digital space, because right now creatives are advertising on social media, publishing their work on social media. How is it that you are going to protect your work and protect your rights? So these are all the things that creatives, they want to hear about, they want to know more about, and that intro to entertainment law course is going to tackle that.
When you look at the exploits of our local talents now, Mr. Killer just winning the Caribbean Music Award and so forth, and so many of our young artists coming on, and at one point it seemed as though here was, Grenada was, the limits for them. But now we have our artists going to Australia and Japan and so forth. But I am of the opinion that we still tend to take this thing not serious enough as a business. And I'm saying we because I was into the Calypso thing too, and you just go and perform and not recognizing that what you are doing is commerce. This is business.
Correct.
And it has to be approached in a business-like manner. So I think the timing of this initiative is very timely, it's very relevant, and I do hope that people who need it really going out and take advantage of
it. And you hit the nail on the head when you say thinking about it as a business, thinking about it as commerce, because the next course that is being offered, this one is starting in November. Introduction to Entrepreneurship for Creative Industries. So that teaches you business models. How is it that what type of model is best for your business, how to operate within the creative space, things like innovation and so on. That course would tackle these things. So the courses are specifically handpicked, carefully crafted, so that the creatives can gain knowledge that would apply to their business. Not a lot of things that, what I'm doing with this, things that are carefully selected for the creatives. And these courses are on the heels of something bigger. So in 2024, so for the academic year 2024 to 25, TAMCC would roll out a full associate degree program for creative and cultural industries. So when that program is offered, there's a full associate's degree program. The courses that they're doing right now, if it is next year, they opt to sign up for the associate's degree program, the credits would roll over. So they're able to apply the credits to the course. If it is that they're just doing the course and they just want knowledge to help them in their business, they don't think that, based on where they are within their business, they don't want to go into a full program, it's okay, they get a certificate. So you have a certificate in Introduction to Entertainment Law, you have a certificate in, Entrepreneurship for Creative Industries, and that's only for this semester. Next semester, they'll be doing digital media and marketing and communication. So those two courses would be offered from January by TAMCC, specifically for creatives.
Wow, that is exciting news. Very exciting news. What was that symposium we had earlier again?
Unleash.
Yeah. The gentleman that is the advisor to the ministry. What's his name?
Mr. Orlando Romain.
Yes. He's a brilliant guy.
Yes, he is.
And one of the things I like about him being in that position is to me he's midway between youth and experience. Right there. So he's able to merge and create that sort of synergy. And I'm ashamed to say that we are just realizing how creative we are as a people.
Well, there's no time like the present,
Yeah,
there's no time like the present. It's good that it's happening right now. Yeah. So we want people to register. That's what we want. We want people to register. Grenada Office of Creative Affairs is offering 100 scholarships for the courses. So once you go and you register with TAMCC for the courses.
That's for the 7 weeks courses?
Yes.
Okay.
So 100 scholarships for the courses. So the courses span a period of 7 weeks. It'll be in the evening time, because for the creatives who have other creative pursuits during the day, or even those who may work in other sectors and they're trying to perfect their craft, develop it, the classes are in the evening time. So it's 3 days per week, 1 day in person, that's Monday, and the online ones are Wednesday and Friday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 days per week for 7 weeks, and you get to gain all that knowledge, all those skills, all those practical applications that you can apply to your creative life.
And even that again, the way the course is being done, the use of the technology.
Correct.
It's really getting Grenadians to really realize that this is the way of the future. You don't necessarily have to be in a classroom every day. 3-4 years ago, that was not heard of.
You had to sit in a class, and if it is that it conflicted with your schedule, if it is that after the class finishes you are not able to get home or so, then you have to forfeit. But it takes on a blended model to facilitate everybody. So it's just 1 day per week that you go in person, and then the other 2 days you do it online.
What's the cost of the course?
The cost is $660. However, as I stated,
100 scholarships?
Correct. Are being offered. So once you go ahead and you register with TAMCC, because you must register with TAMCC first. You register for the course. Okay, I'd like to sit this one. So they're doing registration for the 2 courses right now. So Introduction to Entertainment Law starts on Monday, and entrepreneurship for creative industries starts in November. But registration is going on right now for the 2 courses. So you register for the course, and TAMCC would also notify them that there are scholarships available through the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs. You can either email us or they would provide you with the link. The link is also on all our social media. It's on the website, it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook, it's on everything that was published. Fill in the link with your information. Let us know what course you signed up for, and it's as simple as that. You'll get your confirmation in due time, regarding the scholarship and doing it.
Is there a deadline for registration?
Yes. So it's until the end of the week. Registration is until Friday, this Friday of this week. So today is Tuesday. You have Tuesday from 9 today to 3 p.m. today. Then you have tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you have all these days to register for the course, apply for the scholarship, start your course next week. I perceive Intro to Entertainment Law as an exciting one. Just normal person going through social media, seeing it should be exciting.
Yeah. And what are the prerequisites to be a part of this?
There are none.
So anybody can just come?
Yes. So in terms of the scholarships, we're trying to gear the scholarship towards creatives. But in terms of registering for the course and doing it with TAMCC, anybody can do it, but the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs want to ensure that creatives take advantage of the scholarship, that creatives are able to develop their skills and their knowledge.
Wow, that's awesome. Someone wants to find out something right here and now. Let's go to the telephone line and say, good morning, caller. We lost that call. All right, 435-2041. If you need any clarification quickly on this, you have a short window of time that you can take advantage of that. But I think this is a course that will be over-registered.
Let's hope. Yeah. We can only hope. I mean, we don't want it to be over-registered, but we can only hope. The thing is, what's the word I'm looking for? Demand comes supply.
Yeah.
So if it is that there's a lot of people registering and TAMCC isn't able to hold, or for whatever, we'll make it work. We'll find a way.
Yeah.
We want people to take advantage.
To be a part of it, yeah. Yeah, we do have a caller on the line. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning to you, Gordon.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, and how are you today?
I'm alive and thankful.
All right, have a great day, and morning to your guests.
Good morning.
Are you from which parish are you from?
Originally from St. George, but I have family from St. David's.
Okay. I like that name. That last name you called it. I'll tell you something.
All the last name, everybody in St. David's is probably related to me.
I know. The people down on the cemetery road in Corinth.
Wow.
Exactly.
This gentleman knows you.
It looks so. And the face.
I'll tell you something. I like brilliance. Although my definition of brilliance is like the sun. And that kind of brilliance can damage, because look up to the sun and in 5 seconds somebody could take anything from your pocket. So brilliance could damage. But I like brilliance. I like bright people. And what I've seen or hearing from you is the future of Grenada. Yeah? We have so much brilliance, so much potential. But one thing that is standing in our way, and Gordon will I know he knows exactly where I'm going. Do you think you can sit in Grenada, in that job, and make what you want for your future sitting there? In terms of the economics, by the time you reach 60, how much would you have in the bank? Now, I put you on a spot because, you see, I have been fighting over the years, and people don't understand me, right? I am a visionary person. I believe in imagination, not a concept, because a concept is just an idea. Imagination goes way beyond, because you should be able to transport people miles, thousands of miles, imagination. Yeah? And so I'm saying here, if we do not have a very strong economy based on commerce, where one could sit, work in Grenada here, and make your millions and to be happy, yeah? by the time you reach 60, 61 to retire, you'll be poor. You have gone nowhere because $100,000 cannot cause you to survive for long if you come down with a sickness. And so this is my problem. If people understand me and what I'm saying and try to connect with what I'm saying, we could be in a lot of trouble if we can turn the economy to bring financial fortune, economic fortune, particularly the young people. We cannot waste time with growing the economy rapidly to ensure that people can sit here, work here with your potential and be what they want to be. Other than that, sister, we will lose you. And if I'm dreaming, let me dream, because I'm seeing so far. We are going to lose you because you will not be able to stay in this country here and to be the person you want to be by the time you're 60, to be happy. There will be a struggle. So in the future, I'm seeing down the road in my imagination, we're going to lose you.
Okay.
And we're going to lose a lot of young people because they will not be able to stay here to be the person they want to be. The economy, the economy, the economy. We have to grow that very, very fast because cost is not with us.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Thank you. And this is one of the the new ways of developing the economy, and that is the point he's getting across. Let me see. Someone says to say good morning to you. Let me see. Catherine Phillip. You know Catherine Phillip?
Yes, I know Catherine
She says,
Phillip.
in a sense, say good morning to my niece for me.
Good morning, Auntie Catherine. But just to pull out just a little piece of what the gentleman was saying in terms of sitting here, and if it is that you're going to be able to make a living or to make a proper livelihood. When you look at, it's various creatives, but if you look at those that operate within the digital space, they operate here. We have our artists who record their songs here, make performances here, as you stated. Some of them go out, and then you see that they're streaming on big platforms like Spotify and Apple and iTunes and so on. And this is raking in dollars from outside based on streams and things like that. So there is the potential to export our creative product. There is the potential for that to happen. We have local photographers here who are recognized all over the world, and they are, exported. They're flued out, as the young people say, to attend weddings and take photos in these weddings. Recently, I do know that Kaim Sonics did a recording. He did the videography for a leg of a video that was done for Disney. So we do have our creatives exporting their products. So, yeah.
Well, we've just exhausted our time here, but I'd give you a minute to wrap up and encourage the folks to come on out and register and remind them the possibility of the scholarship and also the associate degree course that is forthcoming.
Yes, so we want everybody to register. Introduction to Entertainment Law, Introduction to Entrepreneurship for Creative Industries. Registration is happening in TAMCC until Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the School of Continuing Education block. The contact is Miss Mauricia Japal. So if in case you get lost, you ask for her.
Ask for Miss Japal.
And walk with a valid ID. Register for the courses. They'll provide you with either the contact to the office so that you can get the scholarship form, or you can go to our social media pages, Grenada Office of Creative Affairs. That's Instagram, that's Facebook. Visit our website, www.creativeaffairs.gd. Email us at info@creativeaffairs.gd. creativeaffairs.gov.gd. But just to wrap up and just to say a bit more, apart from the training courses or apart from creatives saying that they want more training or they want more to develop their intellectual capacity, they also mentioned financing. So that is also something that we're working on to get possible financing for creatives. We also had a stakeholder consultation 2 weeks ago, so 2 weeks to today, where we brought them in and we had presentations by various entities on the possibility of establishing associations and establishing cooperatives, because there's strength in numbers. There's always strength if you want to go ahead and advocate for yourselves. There's always strengths. So right now we're actually planning more consultation meetings where we'll meet with the subsectors. So when we did the broad one, it was everybody, just to hear. And then we'll meet with the subsectors, the performing arts, so that they can have detailed presentations specific to their craft and how it is that they can move on, establish associations and things like that. So we're doing a lot at the office, a lot.
All right, Miss Phillip?
Lois,
rather. Yes, Lewis.
Jenell
yes. Catherine got to
yes, yeah, Tanti Catherine.
Yes, Tanti Catherine. All right. Gillian Samuel, proud of you, my daughter.
Why she must be doing that on Facebook?
Well, she's proud of her daughter.
Good morning, Mommy.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for dropping by, and I will hope that at the completion of the 7-week courses, you'll drop by.
Yes.
And see how successful it was.
Yes.
And if consideration will be given as it relates to running another batch
in the
of
same,
this. Yeah.
But
Okay.
after that 7 weeks, it'll be the introduction to entrepreneurship.
That's in November.
Yes.
In November.
So when this first one finishes, that one moves on.
Well,
but I'll surely drop by to give you a status update.
Folks, I've been speaking there with a representative from the Grenada Office of Creative Arts, Miss Lewis. The first name? Jenell Lewis. Okay, that's a nice name.
Thank you.
That's it for the conversation this morning, folks. Stick and stay. I do hope that you've learned something here stimulated your thought patterns. And please go on out and register for that exciting 7 weeks course, 2 of them. See you on the flip side. I'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.